Right. Hello everyone, it's Frozen Helm. Good evening, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening. In the last episode, we initiated a war with Plegia in self-defense. And they are already at our doorstep. So, in this episode, we will be defending Ylisstol for our very lives. Right, last chapter didn't really go very well, but what we did get is the Katarina's Bolt, which is really good. This thing is 11 might, a whole 8 points higher than pretty much any other tome we've seen up until this point. And only 5 less hit than Thunder. It's really good, but it only has 20 uses, so we're gonna have to make the most of it while it can still do something in the early game. Before our unit stats catch up to the point where 11 might doesn't really matter as much. But in the early game it's huge, so I'm gonna need to make use of this thing while I still can. Other thing of note is that in the barracks off stream while I was preparing for this map, Sumia got a surge. Yes, in the barracks there's a chance that one of your units can get a surge, which means they get boost in 2 random stats. Sumia got a surge in defense and resistance. Defense is alright, but the resistance is huge actually. Plus 4 resistance matters a lot against the dark mages we'll see in this map, meaning she can take on more enemies at once, which is really nice. Actually, I'm going to trade Lonku's vulnerary over to her. Where's Lonku? There it is. I'm going to trade it over. Also, I'm bringing back Kelm for this map, because it's pretty much a defense map on 3 fronts, so we're going to need all the defense we can get. And I use defense tonics on Kelm, Stall, and also Robin. Frederick probably is okay, and Crom will also probably be okay. I might as well give list of the men's staff. Why not? Why not? I might want to buy more vulneraries though. Do I buy more vulneraries? Is that necessary? Do I buy another vulnerary? I can probably go without, huh? I can probably go without, I think. That's okay, I think. Right. Without further ado, let's go. Chapter 6, for Seer. Crom, what are you doing out so late? Oh, hi Robin. Just doing with some unpleasant thoughts. Tomorrow we march to Regna Ferox to request additional soldiers. But there's something you should know first. Not everything Gengar said was a lie. The last exalt, my father, waged war on Plegia for many years. The violence, it was a brutal campaign, and he only with his death 15 years ago. Plegia rightfully remembers their suffering, but his war was no kinder to his own people. As the fighting dragged on, our army became more and more diminished. Farmers who could barely wield a pitchfork were conscripted and sent to their deaths. Soon there was no food at all, and the kingdom began to collapse. I was young, but I remember those dark times. I know how they affected Emrin. Such an experience would change anyone. Indeed. When her father died before her 10th year, he left her quite the legacy. Plegia's desire for vengeance, our own people's unbridled rage. My sister became a target for blame from all sides. Her own subjects began to hurl insults and stones. She still bears the scar from one, but she never let them see her pain. Only Lissa and I understood. It must have been so hard. I cannot claim to know how she does it, Robin. I could never greet such hostility with warmth and patience. While her people mocked and vilified her, she reached out and healed them. She brought soldiers home to their families. She ended the war. And when Elisa's spirit was mended and people forgave her, she never resented them for it. She represents the best of the Harlem, the part most worth protecting. She is peace. But some men would take advantage of that. Men like King Gangle. The day he understands peace will be the day death gives it to him. So perhaps I must be death's agent. Emran would never order him killed, nor would I wish her to.
Right.
Well spoken, sir. Marth.
Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. How'd you get in here? That cleft in the castle wall, behind the maple grove. There? How would you... You know the place, Crom?
Yes.
Yes, then I bashed in part of the wall while training the shepherds. It's only a small hole and I thought it well concealed, but
Right.
your secret is safe with me. I come here only to warn you. Warn us.
Right.
The Exalt's life is in danger. What, Emran? That's absurd. She's guarded at all hours. What if I had told you I had seen the future? Would you believe me? A future where Emran is killed. Here. Tonight. Seen the future? Have you lost your wits?
My apologies.
Yes, I expected you wouldn't believe me. So allow me to prove it.
I'm about to save your life from him. I trust this proof will suffice. And quite the actress, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out just now.
So yeah, you probably recognize her visage if you know anything about Fire Emblem. Yeah. You probably recognize her, but yeah, so Marth is actually an ally in this chapter. She, I believe, has the same stats from when she was a boss in chapter 4, which is to say, pretty good. 38 HP, 14 strength, 11 defense, enough speed to knock a double by anyone on the map. In fact, she doubles the Axe Fighters and the Cavaliers. Not to say she has a good matchup against said Cavaliers, but still, she can be a pretty good asset. I'm going to need to switch things around for a second. Hang on. This is fine. View map. Right, give me a moment. I need to switch around a few things. Sumia. Who goes here. Sumia goes like this. So that I can pair and do that and drop. Okay. Do this. Yeah, should one round this guy. Yeah. She should. With Lonku's help, she should one round. I'm pretty sure. Calm can survive this fighter. Okay, so this is the map. There are no reinforcements. However, every enemy is Every enemy is aggressive on turn 1, so they will all move. So keep that in mind, especially with these Cavaliers. They have a lot of move. They will sneak up on you very quickly. So keep this in mind. They don't have as much attack as the fighters, but still, they have slightly better hit and have different weapons, so keep that in mind. There are no regular mages on this map, only dark mages. Some of them have Elwyn, so that's another thing you need to watch out for. Fortunately, their stats are bad, so Kellum does not get doubled by them, nor does he get doubled by the fighters, even at base. Because he is at base, he hasn't leveled up once yet. And he only takes how much damage from these thieves? He takes what? Like 1 times 2. Yeah, these thieves mean nothing to him. They do mean a lot of things to Stall, though. Stall's going to take a lot of damage from these thieves. And I say 1 times 2 and not 5 times 2 because of weapon triangle disadvantage removing the +3 attack. So he takes like 2 times 2, something like that. But it's not that much. But you may notice this guy. Oh, he's not a regular thief, is he? Yeah, so now, like we recruited Kellum in Chapter 3, we're recruiting enemy units now, not just ally units, not just green units. We're recruiting enemies now, so that's cool. So yeah, you can recruit Gaius, but only Crom can talk to him, so make sure, I mean Crom's going to be on this side of the map anyway, but make sure Crom is in a position to talk to Gaius. Ideally, you would want him paired up with someone that can take on these mages. Ideally. Which I believe, she can. The problem is this axe guy might be in range of Gaius. Yeah, you know what? He definitely would be. So I would need to watch out for that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. How much attack does this guy have? This guy? 28? Does Muriel live that? Not quite. She'd need defense pair up to live that, which is fine. I think I have a. I mean, even if not, Longhu can't take it either. It'd have to be Robin, or funnily enough, it would be Sumia that would be taking this. But even then, she's very frail, and the mages would subsequently kill her. So that's great. But now you have to watch out for these mages having skills, more specifically Anathema, which is very annoying because it reduces crit dodge by 10 for every enemy within 3 spaces of them, which is to say us. Every ally within 3 spaces gets their crit dodge reduced by 10, which will more than likely kill them, because now suddenly enemies have crit chances on you, as long as these dark mages are around. So yeah, good luck with that. But the plan is for Muriel Longku to one-round this fighter, then Sumia will boost Robin over so he can hold this choke point and drop Sumia over here so that she can regroup with Crom on turn 2. Crom will bait out this guy for a little bit of damage. A little bit. The pillar will hopefully give him some more void. If he dodges, it's great. If he doesn't dodge, it's still probably fine. As for Lissa, she will pair up with Vake, and Vake will come down here and separate her down here for some more move. She will more than likely join up with this side of the map. As for this point, I will hold out this choke right here, not the stairs. This choke, because my army will just be more consolidated that way. I won't have to travel all the way down here to heal these guys. Kellum has a good matchup against this thief, so he's going to be baiting him from here and then moving over. I believe he survives this mage, I'm pretty sure. Let me check actually. 15 damage. Actually, no, he doesn't. So I would have to hide him away, but that's fine. He's more gonna be a stat backpack, but a very needed staff backpack, especially for someone like Stall, who is not really leveling defense as much as I had hoped. The number of units that can survive an attack from 2 enemies is greatly diminishing. Which, you know, isn't great, but we're gonna need to just live with that. But anyway. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's compare with Frederick. That would boost her a bit more. Same thing with Vake and Stall. Stall can probably boost him down here. Yeah. That would get my army moving a little bit more. Anyway. Let's start. Remember, I want the emblem in my hand and Emrin dead on the floor. Let nothing distract you from either purpose. As you will it. Whoa, did I just hear that right? We're to kill the exalt? I'm just here for the plunder, you know. Line my pockets with some royal goods. The exalt's such a sweet lady. Sure, I'd rob her blind, but never harm her. Crom, take Lissa and flee while you still have time. No, we're not leaving you. Just stay where it's safe. The assassins should scatter if we can defeat their leader. Two assassins and the little princeling was not even wounded. Wait, some of these actors do not belong on this stage. Can it be? After years of searching, tonight fate truly piles the gifts at my feet. Fountain is gleaming. What's wrong? It's not your concern. Seems like nothing ever is with you. My apologies. Just stay by Emrin's door. We'll handle the killers. I just realized I forgot to talk about the boss. Crom, please, flee while you still can. You each have but one life, and I do not wish it weighed against mine. Sorry, Em. We're here to defend you, and that's what we'll do. I forgot to talk about the boss. Yeah, remember him? Remember him from the premonition? Now he's here in the actual story. Oh my god, guys. This is the first any of the characters have seen of him. He does have arc fire, so he hits very hard. 27 magical damage is not something that many people will survive, and he does have anathema, so he will have a crit chance on you if you let him. And he also has vengeance, which is very scary. It has double skill chance of adding half of your missing HP to his attacks. So in the worst case, it will add about 20 extra damage. Yeah, not great. So don't let him activate this, or even have a chance to activate this if you can help it. Because if he activates this while he's on low health, you are most certainly dead. So yeah, don't do that. And he also has 14 resistance and 10 defense, which is quite a lot. So he can be pretty tough to take down, which is all the more hurtful given his aforementioned vengeance skill. Luckily, he does not move until turn 4, so you should have at least some time to kill the surrounding enemies before he reaches you, especially since every enemy moves on turn 1. Right, so first order of business is I need to pair up correctly. Hang on. Now, Muriel should one-round this guy with Katarina's bolt. Yes. If she hits, which is not a certainty, even if she doesn't hit, it should still be okay. Perfect. I forgot to turn animations back on. Hang on. Turn them on. Actually, aren't there like the subtitles, whatever? Movie subtitles? I should turn that on too. Okay, cool. Right, now, pair up, then Sumia. Okay, Sumia. Switch back to Robin items. Equip sword. Separate this way. Then, Crom. How do you do against this fighter? You take how much damage? 16? Yeah, 16. If anything else, I can just heal it off. I want all the damage I can get against these guys. Right, now... Okay. Actually, let me lock in the ranges of this Dark Mage and this fighter. Okay. Right, Callum should take this thief quite well. Vake will pair with Stall so that Stall can boost him down here. Separate this way. Then Lissa pairs with Frederick so that Frederick can boost her down here. Separate this way. Just so I have enough surface area. Here comes this fighter. Ow! Oh, Jesus! So much damage. Yeah, he does 2 damage. He's fine. Ugh. Ow. Here comes this thief. Yeah, 3 damage. He's not that consequential. Ugh. Ow. Motherfucking Nosferatu. Ow. Yeah, not great. I move this way. Okay, you know what? That's very good. But here come Cavaliers. Oh, jeez, hello. I knew there was wisdom in slipping in with those rogues. Look how those man-spawn clawed each other like savages. I will repay my ward's debt and then wash my hands of their race. Another assassin?
No.
Hold. Pan is not your enemy. You know her?
Yes.
I know of her, and I knew she would come here tonight. Quite the prophet, aren't you? As you say, and I swear to you, Pan is an ally. Good enough for me. Alright, shepherds, for now we leave this Pan character be. Is that wise, my lord? Martha's earned our trust. She enjoys her secrets, I know, like her gender for one. But she's also saved our lives, twice, and that's enough for me. Come, thank you. Now the matter at hand, driving these scoundrels from her castle. So this is Pan. She's actually a fairly good unit on limited difficulty, at least for the early game, because of her beast stone. It gives her some pretty good stat boost. She has 15 speed, 11 strength. That 15 speed is honestly just enough for her to not get doubled by pretty much anyone. Not on this map at least, which is really nice. Because, you really want to, not die. Right, now... Oh, wait, Callum's stuck. He's stuck. Callum, no! Helm is super stuck. Oh no. I find it funny instead of tragic because he can just pair with Stall and he's fine, but still, it's really funny. He's just stuck here. Right. First off, I think this move is just set in stone. Of this guy just dying. And good thing Crom landed his attack, because I don't have to use Katarina's bolt for that. And since this fighter moved this way, I don't have to lock in his range anymore. But I should still lock in this guy's range because he is anathema, so be wary of that. But yeah, these Cavaliers can be pretty annoying. So I'm gonna need to keep track of them. Meanwhile, Alyssa can heal. And Robin should honestly just be fine. $15. There are no range units aside from these mages, so shouldn't be that bad. Robin can live, I think, a hit from the mage and this guy, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. As long as he has a sword equipped, he should be fine. Yeah, he should have plenty of health left. Defense +5, let's fucking go. Defense +5 gaming. I don't want to equip the killing edge because I don't want to kill too many enemies. Don't want that. Might want to pair Vake just so Frederick can soften up these enemies a bit more. Pawn, meanwhile, is just kind of going to hang around here. Ideally, I want Kellum to get to her. Because Pawn paired with Kellum gives a vital +4 speed, which means Kellum does not get doubled by the Cavaliers anymore. Which means he can replace maybe Stall in holding them off. What's my Robin build? Plus defense minus luck stat line, as usual. He's been getting a ton of defense. He's very defenseless, but he's very speed screwed. He only has 10 speed. So, that's a little concerning. But at least 10 speed is enough to not get doubled by these guys. But still, with their powerful weaponry, it can get kind of messy. But with Lissa's healing, he should be okay. First things first, let's kill this guy. Okay, the emulator is really starting to chug here, I'm sorry. Right, now... First things first, Simir equip Javelin. Okay, now... Pair with Crom. I'm pretty sure... Hang on, before I commit to this. Okay, she can. If things go south, she can rescue. If things go south. Because I'm pretty sure Crom can talk and also switch. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Because... Hang on. Okay. Drop your weapon or die where you stand. Easy there, Bluebird. I'm not here to hurt anyone. Yet you run with a band of assassins. Believe it or not, just trying to make a living. I'm a thief, see? Bust open doors, crack in the chest, that kind of thing. This lot said they wanted to break into some type of vault. Nobody said anything about murder. I just as soon sit this one out. Then perhaps you'd be willing to prove your good intentions. Beg pardon? We need all the help we can get to save the Exalt's life. You be capable and we could use any information you have about our foes. Alright, those good intentions. Fine then. I'll prove my sincerity if you sweeten the deal. You want gold? Fine, you scoundrel. Let me just... Oops. Looks like you dropped something. What's in the satchel, Nothing. Candies for my little sister. I'm sure you... Candies? As in... sugar candies? Well, yes, I'd assume they'd be sweet, but... It's a deal! You risk your life for us if I give you a bag of candy? I said sweeten the deal, didn't I? Don't get me wrong, I'll take the gold too. Later. Unless you got more of these. Have you got more of these? I'll ask Lissa. And I can switch. Perfect. Because, yeah, Sumia absolutely mops the floor with these guys. So, if Crom dual strikes, they die. So, yeah, Sumia absolutely destroys them. So... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to attack this guy. Aw. Ow. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so he's fine. Pawn is gonna pair up. Strength plus 3. I'd rather not pair up if I don't have to. I want more action economy, so I'm gonna keep her like that, where she is. Can Robin survive 2 magic attacks? He might not, honestly. He might not. 18, 17. Takes what? 11 plus 10. Okay, no, he can. Now he dies. Perfect. Magic and speed. You know what? I'll take it. And res. Very helpful against these mages. Guys, this is the right idea. My fat ass would do the same. Honestly, same. Legitimately same. Okay. So Pawn's gonna take this middle position. Right. Then Frederick will take position up here. I think. What does Stall have equipped? Okay. That's fine. Pair up for +5. I'd rather have the actions, so I'm gonna not. You know, the hand axe and everything. Pair up attacks. I'm gonna keep him here. No, I'm gonna keep him back here, just in case we need to move back a bit more. Yeah, and this wind guy, despite him being effective damage, he only does 9. Oh yeah, good job, dude. Yes, she got strength. Nice. Nice. Here comes the thief. Ow. Great. Wow, he gets a lot of experience from that thief. Holy shit. He finally got defense, thank you! And he got outdoor fighter, which I don't think is useful on this map, but it's okay. Ow. Nice dual strike, 20. Really good dual strike. Nice kill him. Ow. Meanwhile, Robin will just hold this down. Freaking Nosferatu. Okay, thank you. More thieves pile up behind. Here come the calves, though. Ugh. Quite a lot of calves. Quite a lot of them. Don't particularly enjoy that. They could use the hand axe for the kill, which honestly I'm probably going to have him do. Oh, Kelm gets +2 speed. Nice, but I don't want to risk that. I appreciate that Kelm gets +2 speed for that though. Can they kill this one? Oh, no. If I attack this guy, he's still fine. Do I kill him in 2? No. Does Pawn survive 2 Cavaliers? Not sure. I'm not sure if Pawn survives 2 Cavaliers. I kind of don't want to find out. I'll be honest, I kind of don't want to find out. Maybe Long Hu could take this, but I only have 1 use of fire left, which is a bit annoying. How does Sumia do against these Cavaliers? 13. She doesn't survive 2 of them, but she does survive 1. I just don't want to prematurely press attack. I need someone that can survive 2 Cavaliers, which I don't think I have anyone that can do that at this point. Which is a bit unfortunate. I don't want to lure these guys too far. But I might have to, I'll be honest, I might have to. I'm also running out of Javelin, which is a bit annoying. A little annoying. Gonna have to also be worried about this Nosferatu guy, and he also is Anathema. Might have to push up a bit more to deal with him. 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aw. He can reach Sumia. Nine damage. Muriel honestly might kill him. That might be the play, as Muriel kills him. That way she uses the last of her fire tome for a good purpose. She'd have to be over here, but that's fine. I think she can do that. Okay, 11. Actually, nice. Good job, Blake. Stall, how do you do with a lance versus these guys? 6. That's fine. Okay, then trade, equip lance, then trade over the vulnerary so that you can use it. No, wait, equip lance first, then use it. Cool. I should have traded hand axe. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't matter. You'll most likely dual struck with stall anyway, so I'm not wasting hand axe uses doing that. I can attack. He won't prematurely kill this axe guy, which is great, because I kind of don't want this axe guy to prematurely die. So I'm gonna attack just so my heal can heal more. If I don't heal the full, then I'll just use mend. Ow. Okay, I do heal the full, perfect. Cool. As a unit, Gaius has some easy... I'm sorry I'm not looking at chat very much. I apologize. As a unit, Gaius has easy access to good skills like Lock Touch, Lucky 7, Acrobat, etc. But isn't still a combat unit without considerable grinding. And on lunatic difficulty, you cannot considerably grind. Nice niche though. Yeah, I agree. Lucky 7 is a very good skill. Too bad it's Lock to Thieves. Can Crom survive both calves? I don't think he can. Not while he's injured. He has what? 10 defense? He takes, what, 15 times 2. I don't think he can survive 2 calves even at full health. Nope. Not unless he dodges. So, no. Yeah, Muriel will use the last of her fire to kill this guy. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have put her here. Whatever. It's okay. Not too consequential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's these tiles. Okay. So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch. And that's last fire. A very good use of the last fire. Okay, she got speed at least. And that. Focus is an ass skill. I got wind tone to replace it. Perfect. Nice dodge. And more Nosferatu. Cool, bro. Cool, dude. I mean. Ow. Nice dual strike stall. Great. Here come these mages. And the calves. Here come the calves. Okay. Lock in range of this mage. Because whoever fights this cav, unless it's at range, which it honestly should be. It's turn 4, I believe, now. So Valda will start moving. I'm curious whether he's going to go to the left or to the right. That will greatly affect my tactical options. He has how much attack? 27. People can live that through sheer HP stats, which is great. Robin dodged the mage so he can kill this guy. Gonna need a bit of help to clear this in time, but I'm gonna need to worry about these guys, especially because Nosferatu is a little annoying. A bit annoying. I'll be honest, I might move back a bit more. There's no penalty if Marth dies, and all the thieves that can do anything are dead, so they cannot open these doors. Which means I can pull back and let Marth choke the point in place of one of my units for a bit, if that is necessary. It might not be for now. For now. It could be helpful later, but it might prove useful. Is focus affected by pair-ups? I don't think so. Because she's 35 crit here and 25 here. So yeah, it is not affected by pair-ups. If you're paired up, it is still one unit. Which is good to know. How do you do with... Wow. Just barely half his health. Dang. Pun 10. Okay. I mean, that's decent. Lucina's low to smash anyways, we wouldn't lose much. Damn. Okay, Stall needs to vulnerary this turn. In the hopes that he doesn't die to this guy. Oh, this guy's just overact. Oh my god, look at him! 32! Oh god, no, we might need to run away actually. Shit in hell. My god, your attack is stupid! I forgot there's a Silver Axe fighter on this map. Oh god. That is so much. Frederick takes like 16, so he can't live this guy and this guy. He can't. He dies. Oh god damn it, man. I completely forgot about this guy. So if these guys suicide into Stall, and then this mage attacks, Stall is most certainly dead. Or is he dead? Is he dead? Actually... If he vulneraries, he might not be. He might not be dead. If he vulneraries, he might not be dead. But I will need to move back. But he might not be dead. Stall. Because each of these calves do what? 6? And this mage does 16. 28. So if I vulnerate, Stall lives on 1 HP. Jesus Christ. This is what Kellum pair up does, you guys. Honestly, Armor Knights in the back. Armor Knights in the back are goated. Like legitimately goated. I'm actually more worried for Frederick than anyone. But with the Vake pair up, he should be okay. He should be okay too. Might need to buy more vulneraries after this, but that's okay. I can most definitely do that. Actually, Vake might be able to do that. Maybe. No, but then Frederick probably dies to these guys. Oh my god, they have crit rate, really? Why do you have crit rate? You suck, dude. But why, though? Why do you have crit rate? You are so annoying. You're actually so cringe. Oh my god, guys, that's weird. It says Stall's paired up with someone, but there's nobody there. Anyway, we got a secret book. That's cool. I will gladly take that. Perfect. He should live this. Even if everyone hits him, I'm pretty sure he lives. I'm pretty sure. How much does he do? 10. Okay. 10 is fine. I still want to keep the sword. Just because of the weapon triangle. Just because of that, I still want to keep the sword. Yeah. And B rank. Perfect. That's +1 attack. Pawn. Okay, you double. That's good. I only established you 10, right? Yeah. What I want to do is I want to attack this guy and then heal. Ylisstol cannot do that though, which is a bit unfortunate. I wanted to heal from here. I could pair up and achieve that. Because Sumia kind of needs the XP. If Ylisstol can heal, that's great. I would need to separate afterward though. Because I'm not sure if I can do that. If I do this, if I don't kill, then I'm gonna need someone else. Because Muriel is busy attacking this guy. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to use Katarina's Bolt because I am off by 1. Unfortunate. Pawn could attack and hope for the dual strike as well. That could also work. Because I know I can defeat this guy, that's not a problem. But in order to clear out this... There's a Silver Axe fighter over here as well, okay. Should Lissa be worried about range damage? It is just Dark Mages, she's fine. It's just Dark Mages, there are no hand axes or anything. It is just magic damage. Even from Voladar, I think she survives. Yeah. So even then, she's fine. Because what I want to do is I want to kill both these Cavaliers while leaving Sumia in range of this mage. But I don't even know if I can do that. As it is, I'm risking it by just attacking this guy. As it is, I'm risking. $56. If I pair up, I certainly double this guy. Because it's +5 speed, right? Yeah. If I pair up, I double him, and Crom kills him. Then I won't be able to, won't be able to attack this Nosferatu mage unless I separate. Actually, that's the solution. The solution is separating Sumia left with Pan. Right, but before any of that, let's see how this combat goes. Perfect. Great. Now, Ylisstol will leave for a second, just a moment, to heal Crom. Because Crom needs the health to survive this guy. She got speed. That's good. Then, don't equip Javelin. That doesn't really do anything. Equip Bronze Lance, because Crom kills with the Rapier either way. 87. Well, all it means is that if I don't land... No, Sumia has... Switch. Actually, I should probably equip the Iron Lance. How much does she do with it? 10? Well, 9? Yeah, she's probably fine. Pan can clean up. Ow! Perfect. Excellent use of the rapier. Great. Speed and defense. You know what? That's okay. I will take that. Then Pan, trade. No, trade with Sumia. Equip Javelin so that she can counterattack this mage. Transfer. Separate. Left. Here comes this thief. Ow. Ow. This guy has not been hitting, like, at all. Okay. Get the hell out of here. I don't like this crit rate. Ow! I do not like that crit rate at all. I don't like it. Oh god. Ow. This is why Anathema sucks, guys. This is why it sucks. Because of this shit. Thank God for that. This is why Anathema sucks. I hate it. Why is Anathema on mages in chapter 6? That is not okay. That is not okay. Because you can just get low percent crit and there's nothing you can do about it. Literally nothing. Literally 0 things you can do. Laku really putting in work with that 1 damage. Oh yeah, so much. So good, guys. Oh my god. Does Pawn of 100 hit 88? Might have her do it instead, honestly. Because I'm planning to use Pawn on the final team. Not in Tagwell. Tagwell's a bad class, but I'm planning to use her in Wyvern. And pair her with Kellum to make the most tanky Jerome ever. Most tanky Jerome in the universe. The problem is that I do not have an elixir and stall is very low right now. Actually, I don't have a vulnerary either. Frederick, how do you do against this? Okay, well, I hate this crit rate, bro. Anathema is so stupid. God, Anathema is so dumb. Why am I risking crits every time I touch this guy? Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Okay, I'll stop. Right, might have to let... God, why do I risk crits? I hate risking crits. I hate it. Why do I have to risk crits every time I touch these enemies? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. How does Kellum do? He still can get crit. He can still get crit. Look at this guy. Oh my god. You're so annoying. I might have to use rescue. I'll be honest. I might have to use rescue here. No, even if I use rescue, that doesn't change the fact that I can still get fucking crit. Oh my god. Have I mentioned how being crit sucks? Like, holy shit, why? Even with the Silverlands and Vake pair up, I don't kill him. Not in one hit, at least. I'm still alive, just suffering greatly. This is why Kellum pair up is goated, man. Plus 5 defense. I am still worried about... Okay, I'm just trying to think how to solve the... God damn it, I can't pair up with anyone. I'm trying to think how I can solve the grand problem of not being fucking crit. It might have to be pulling back here for the solidarity bonus and healing with an elixir. Honestly, it might have to be that. Pulling back for the solidarity bonus. But Robin can't take 2 mages at once. Is the issue. Robin can't take 2 mages at once. Because if they come on this... Because solidarity is only adjacent allies. Which is a little annoying. But Stall can come back here, take Robin's elixir, and he won't be getting crit, at least. But then there's the problem of Robin getting hit by 2 Nosferatu guys. And I don't have any... Actually, I do have Sumia, but she does not double. Which is a little annoying. Strength plus 3, damn, not enough. With speed plus 5, does she double this thief? Actually, she does. Wow, that's ridiculous. That's actually just ridiculous. That's actually just completely absurd. Sumia doubles thieves. Actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Jesus Christ. Problem is that there's still Anathema and it's still annoying. And also he has El Thunder, because of course he does, so he can just crit you again. Gotta love crit chances, am I right? I'm also getting very low on javelins. I don't like it. I'm getting very low on javelins. And I kinda need javelins for other chapters. but not much I can do about that, sadly. Not much I can realistically do. Alright, so I'm going to pair up. Attack into this steep. Wow, no, she doesn't double. Oh, they have 19 speed. I'm an idiot. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. They do not. Okay, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Let's a pair up gives how much res? 4. Which means I'm taking 6 damage from this guy and 5 damage from this guy. Which is totally fine. Okay, I gotta make sure that Robin isn't... Not Robin. That Crom isn't equipping the rapier. Okay, cool. On. No dual strike. Unfortunate. Okay. That's okay, though. With Liz's pair up... is he fine? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea if he's fine. From that. Hang on. Vegas 51 hit. Honestly, that's not even that terrible. Like, that's more than I thought he would. That's more than I thought he was going to have. Problem is, if I do that, then I don't have a heal. And how much does he take? That's how much does Vape take from this fighter? 23. Holy God! Why? 23. Fuck me. What the hell is that? I might as well try this. If I don't hit, then what? If I don't hit, then what do I do? Then I still don't like this fucking crit rate. This is the main problem, is that this anathema fucking guy is so annoying. So annoying. Why is he so annoying? If I pair up... No, it doesn't give any defense bonuses. Not that consequential. I could have traded over the Javelin, I guess. It's a very good thing that these Steves don't have pass. Honestly, I just realized that. It's a very good thing. What I could do is I could use rescue like this. Like this. Then Frederick can't get crit. Then Frederick can safely kill this guy. Can you do it with a sword? Yes. No, but he's Nosferatu, so you know what? Probably not. Probably needs a lance. But that's fine, you can use a lance. If he uses an iron lance, how much HP does he... He does 46, this guy heals 7, that's enough. Okay, so you can use an iron lance, that's fine. What does Vake do? Does Vake even double? Nope! Of course not. But what I could do is I could get Robin over here for the solidarity bonus so that Frederick doesn't get crit, then rescue Robin back with Lissa. I believe rescue prioritizes the downward space, so he'll move back to where he was, survive these mages. Maybe. Does he survive these mages? I actually have no idea. Actually, he might not. No, especially because this guy is no, he's a steel axe. But even then, this Robin takes 9 damage plus 3 from this guy plus this guy does 10, and that is exactly enough. Okay. Yeah, that is exactly enough. Which is unfortunate. So I'd have to pass over Kellum then. I'd have to pass Kellum for that. Which is fine, I can do that. I'd have to pass Kellum for the defense. Which I can do that, that's no big deal. Yeah, I think we have our plan. I just have to make sure that these guys don't kill me. I don't think they do. I also have to unequip Kellum just in case he suffers from success, because I kind of don't want him to do that. Valadar is very far away, so I should be perfectly fine. Guys, you can just get this event tile, why not? No one else is going to get it. He gets XP, whatever. No one else is going to get this event tile, let's be real. Right. Robin. Kill this guy. Perfect. Then Frederick. This should be guaranteed. Nice job, Vic. And sea axes, perfect. Now we can use killer axes. Actually, Stall doesn't even need to heal. He can just run. But anyway, first... Staff, rescue. I believe rescue prioritizes the down space. Even if it doesn't... I believe rescue prioritizes the down space. If it doesn't, though... If it doesn't prioritize the down space, then what do I do? What do I do? Does Pawn survive this guy and this guy? Does she? Because I can unequip... No, I can't unequip a V-Stone because that removes like all her bonuses and this D doubles now. So nope, can't do that. I also can't pass Long Coup to her either because this Silver Axe will just kill Muriel. Can't do that either. Does Pawn survive? No, that's what I'm thinking. If Pawn kills, that's a big if though. Then she takes how much damage from these axe guys? 28? If I pass over Kellum... You still have crit rate. You suck. Okay, nice. Just as planned. Then, stall. Actually, switch. Unequip the lance. Don't want suffering from success right now. Switch. trade the elixir, then transfer Kelm, then equip sword, use the elixir. Okay, now he should live this guy because of solidarity. There should be no chance that he gets crit. Only crit rate chance is Frederick. That worries me, but there's nothing I can do about that now. Nothing I can do. Okay, I know that Muriel absolutely destroys these guys, but I'm gonna have Pawn fight just in case. Okay, here they come. And 0. Bye. Awful map, lol. Bye, Jeb. Strength and defense is pretty good, I'll take. Here comes the silver axe. Ooh! Wow, 1 HP. Strength. Finally, you got defense. You're getting defense. Thank God. Oh, I just realized he would have died if he didn't dodge that. Actually, I just realized he would have died. That was elementary shit. Elementary shit. How the hell did I not realize that? But you know what? It was probably the best I could have done. I just realized I got very lucky. Here comes Valdar. And Mark takes the kill. Great. Amazing. God, these guys need to shut up outside. What the fuck is this? I hate all of you. I feel like Squidward. I love money, eh? I hate all of you. I just realized that I made a huge mistake by doing this. Of course, Nosferatu guy, these guys can also hit stall. So if he didn't dodge at 68, he would have died. Oh my god, I'm actually so dumb. But if Stall didn't have a problem, Robin would have been the same fate. So I don't think I could have done much about that. But in any case, we are still alive. That kills, great. It's about 2 turns left until Varadar is upon us. Fucking hell, Thunder, bro. You suck. Wow. I just realized Stall is actually very overleveled at this point. Extremely overleveled. He's level 11. Zero crit. Wow, that's crazy. How much does Muriel do to this guy? She has how much attack? 25? He's 19. But he might heal, that's the problem. He might heal. Might heal 5, so he's 13 this combat. What I want to do, ideally, is to kill this Elf Thunder. Kill both these mages. That's ideal. I want to kill both these mages if I can. If I can kill both these mages, that's a huge turn. Sumia, you go first, I think. It could also be Robin. Okay, let's see. If Sumia does that, Stall doubles. He probably gets wrecked by criticals though. But I want to see, let's see how this does. Eh. No dual strike. Unfortunate. Okay. Unfortunate. Gonna have to wait another turn then. That kinda sucks. $17 times 2. He'll have 19 defense, which means he takes how much damage from this axe guy? He's 19 defense. 'With Kellum pair up, he has 19 defense. 10 damage from this guy, and if he has a lance, he takes a 0 from this guy. And I'm only not getting crit because of solidarity. Oh, come on! With the Iron Lance, he doesn't kill. It has to be a sword then. Which means this guy gets 4 attack. Which means I take 2 times 2 plus 8, 12 plus 15. Okay, he should still live though. As long as I have Kellum pair up, he should still be fine. Even if everyone attacks him, he should still be okay. Transfer. Yes, transfer Kellum. Trade Kellum. Re-equip your Iron Lance. Does that work? It does. Perfect. Now, Stall should live this. He should. By my calculations, fine. He doesn't have Nosferatu, so he can't heal either. Ugh. Wow, he dodged. Great dodge. And a crit. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately, I want to give this kill to Pan, but unfortunately, I cannot. So it's gonna have to be Muriel. Yeah. She's level 10 already. I feel like that's really funny. Okay, I can open this door now. There's no one else around. Ah, unlucky. Here comes Valdar. Here he comes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Might want to bait him over here. But I also have Vengeance to worry about, is the problem. So if I don't do enough damage, then Vengeance is a massive issue. Massive issue. Because I don't want him attacking my front line if I can help it. And these are the last two uses of my Javelin. But it's done a good job. At this point, it's done a good job. I'm gonna need to move a bit back with Stall just so he doesn't, if this guy decides to move out of the way and Valdar gets to have a free shot. Oh wait, actually he's sorcerer class, so he would get a free shot no matter where I move anywhere. Because he is 6 move, not 5. Okay, a bit annoying, but we can work with it. Hang on. Sumia, you have 19 plus 14. You take 13. Sumia is completely fine, I think. With her uncanny luck stat, can we check? No. But with her uncanny luck stat, she should be able to avoid getting crit. At least that's the hope. That is the hope, anyway. And the thieves will prioritize attacking over going for Emran anyway. Wonder if the thieves will attack, Marth. I wonder. Anyway, it's okay. On your 6 move, you're fine. Though these freaking guys outside my window are so annoying. Legitimately, they're so... Why are they like this? Why are you like this? Oh my god. Like, why? Anyway, whatever. End turn. Oh, they attack Mars. Okay. Fine. I mean, all it means is that I miss out on Thief XP. Oh, I miss out on any XP. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Emrin was supposed to be an easy target. You will pay for interfering in my designs. Ow! Yeah. She used it. Okay. Good to know. Right. So... How do I do against you? Killer Lance. He does 13. Attacking into him will more than likely could result in my death if he activates Vengeance. But even then, Sumiya is the best option for that, hands down. There is no other option. Do 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 do. Nice job, Colin. You needed that. Good Kelm level. You know what? I will gladly take that Kelm level. Straightened event is all he needs. All he needs. Right. But here is the problem. Attacking into this guy is not well advised. Very much not. Very much not good. So I'm gonna fall back. Separate this way. Pair into Muriel. Muriel. How much damage do you take? Ooh! Why? Nope, she dies if he activates Vengeance. Oh my god, this Vengeance is so stupid sometimes. $25. The funny thing is that if I give Vake a res pair up, he should still be able to survive even through Vengeance and use his hand axe to hopefully do some damage. How much? Nope, no res. No res. No res. Probably should have paired Sumiya into him in hindsight. That's a bit unfortunate, but what can I do? Oh, no one can safely tap into this guy. Damn. Like, legitimately, no one can. If I pair up, yeah, plus 4 res. Which means he takes... He's 100 hit, there's no use in being on the pillar at that point. I mean, he only does 6, but that's 6 more damage that I don't have to consider. I'm just worried about this vengeance proc. If I give him res +4, even if I don't give him res +4, how much damage is he adding? 6. No, he's fine. I don't even need to pair him with Lissa. Robin, how much do you do? Wow, only 4. Nuts. That's what 14 res gets you. But yeah, Robin should still survive. And with solidarity bonus, Vake should not be crit. In case I need to attack into him with Sumia, she's best equipped. Alright, here he comes. Ow! No dual strike. That's okay. This vengeance proc, man. Seriously. It is seriously annoying. This vengeance chance is not good. At all. I don't like it. One bit. Stall with the glass sword should be enough, if nothing else. Stall is what, 15 strength with the Vake pair up? That should be more than enough. 14? As much as I want to attack into him, his vengeance damage is too high now. Way too high for me to risk death. Because it will be death on anyone now. It's too high. Now it's adding, what, 12 damage? No way anyone is surviving. How much damage? 39? No way anyone is surviving 39 magic damage right now. Even Vake gets an exact kill, and that's before any damage that Vake does on the hit, which will only add to his vengeance damage. Yeah, giving him vengeance is so evil. Perfect. Speed and res. No, this is all wrong. How could you have known the plan? Good level, Stall. No defense, but it's fine. You got defense the last few levels. And a heal staff to replace Lyssa's very worn out one. Stall and Kellum were the heroes. Great work. Thank the gods you're safe. It is you I have to thank, Crom.
Forgive me.
I beg your forgiveness, my lord. I failed in my duty. They should have never made it into the castle in the first place. Peace, Phila. You couldn't have known what was coming. Only Marth could. Marth? Yes, I would speak more, but... Robin, where's Marth? An excellent question. She was here a moment ago. Not again. Going somewhere? You have a bad habit of leaving without saying goodbye, you know. Yes, I'm afraid I have a few bad habits. Good ones as well. You saved my life as well as both of my sisters. Is there a way I can repay you? Some favor I can grant? Hearing you offer is reward enough. But there must be something. I already have what I came for. History has been rewritten. And what future averted? After the Exalt's untimely assassination, the Fire Emblem would be stolen. This in turn would lead to a great war, and soon to the end of mankind itself. But I'm sure that sounds like madness to you. Strangely, no, it doesn't. Somehow I know I can trust you, and I hope someday to repay your favors.
All right.
Perhaps one day you shall. Until then. Brave Tagwall, there are not words to express my gratitude. So you know So you know a true name. Sorry, what's a Tagwell? I am a Tagwell, the last Tagwell. We are shapeshifters. Most of your kind called us beasts or coney in the midst of their hunt. I only helped you because my warren owes Ylisstol a debt. Do not think us friends, you and I. I don't understand. Yes, it's precious little your kind seem to understand. It was man-spawn like you that invaded our warren and slaughtered my people. What? Is this true? Who would do such a thing? Huh. Do not act so shocked. You are all the same. right down to your base desire to ruin and destroy all you touch, even each other. There is truth to your words, perhaps. I'm told that in Tagwell society, everyone is treated as an equal. Mankind could have learned much from your warren. The words may come too late and mean too little, but I am deeply sorry. We have stolen your friends and family and made the world a lesser place. Your Grace, you had no fault in this. You claim to be blameless, and yet you would apologize. Your words are but wind. I know, but they are all I have. You seem sincere, man-spawn. You feel my pain as your own. I've never felt that before. Look at me. See what I am. I will never trust mankind. But you... Perhaps you truly are not like the others. All I ask is a chance to earn your trust.
How? My purpose is too significant to be thwarted here.
Valadar.
What? Who are you? Where did you come from?
I am the power that compels you. You will not perish here. It is not written. You must live on, to author a destiny greater than you know.
Impossible. It can't be you. It can't be.
I am the winds of despair. I am the breath of ruin. I am the fell dragon Grima. It will take time to investigate how the assassination plot got so far. We have no leads at present. It was Pledgia, I'm sure of it. They'd do anything for the emblem. Em, you can't stay here. Come to Ferox when it's safe. And leave the people undefended. War is at our borders, Crom. Do you expect Ylisstol to stand against Pledgia without a leader? They must know their exalt stands with them. But if something happens to you, what then? Your Grace, perhaps you might relocate to the Eastern Palace for the time being. The other kingdoms know nothing of it. You would be safer. Yes, please, at least that. I can't leave for Ferox with you right in harm's way. Very well. Thanks, Sam. I mean it. We'll escort you to the palace before we head north to the border. A lot of plot threads in this one. I actually kind of like this cutscene. I didn't know that they had that death scene with near-death scene with Valadar there. Actually, I didn't know that. Right, so now we get magic and resistance tonic. That's cool. Let's do supports. Rob and Lissa get a support. She Devil. Well. Uh-huh. Why don't you tell me what's in your hand then? Sorry, you were saying something about hypocrites? What's the fun if you see it coming? I'd have to be blind not to at this point. And next time, I'll seriously stop talking to you. God dang it, Lissa. And this is their A support, by the way. Like, what is this? This is their A support. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lissa. Some of these days you are just a mess to keep track of, but we love you. Now, what do you want more than anything? Maybe a sword? I haven't seen this support before, so I'm voicing it. Wait, what am I thinking? He already owns the most treasured sword of all. Hey, Robin. You thinking of a birthday present for old man Crom? He's hardly old, Stall, but yes, I am. And to be honest, I'm at a bit of a loss for ideas. Huh? Isn't that a pickle? Buying for royalty would be hard enough, but we're in the middle of a war. It'd have to be small to transport easily with a caravan and nothing excessive. Yeah, cheap is good. Croms haven't been much for gold and glitter anyway. I was actually thinking of brewing up a special concoction for him. You mean like a potion or a tonic? I didn't know you dabbled in such. My father was an apothecary, and he taught me the trade. Homemade gifts are always the best. Would that I possessed any such talents? My ingredients are quite costly and difficult to find in the wild. Perhaps I could help gather them. Yes, exactly. And the present could be for the both of us. Perfect. We can solve both the problems in one fell swoop. Then it's a deal. Yay, support, cool. Also, Kellum. I love Kellum, bro. I love Kellum. All of his supports are like, well, most of his supports are like this, but it's just funny as hell how differently they do it each time. It's like a different take on how they react to it. The others claim it's a ghost, but I refuse to put stock in such things. Claim what is a ghost? Oh my god! Oh! It's you, Kellum. You surprised me. Sorry. You looked a little worried. I just wanted to see if you were alright. Well, there is something troubling me. The men are reporting strange incidents, baffling phenomena that defy explanation. Goodness. Like what? Well, for example, whenever a group of us gather, drinks materialize on the table. Also, there's always one more cup than people present. But everyone denies that they brought the cup or served the drinks. It's most peculiar. So peculiar, in fact, that some are claiming it to be the work of spirits. It's not a ghost. Oh, of course it's not. I just don't know what it could possibly... It's me. I serve the drinks. You? Wait, why would you bring one cup too many? That's my cup. I guess it's just that no one ever notices me. What? That's also absurd as the ghost theory. And because he doesn't freaking know. Oh my god. Kellum. Yeah, Muriel Lonku, because they've been fighting so much, and Lonku is needed for Muriel to double things. The moon is illuminated by the sun. A most curious claim. And yet... Hey. The sun's light dims and is extinguished as it falls below the horizon. How then can... Hey. Watch out! Ah! Do you have a death wish, woman? You nearly walked off a cliff. God, I grabbed the woman's arm. Apologies. I was lost in my reading. Maybe sit down next time if you aim to stay alive. My heart is racing. An autonomic response to danger, I assume. Very interesting. I must make a note of this. Just close the book. I am conducting a thought experiment and would prefer not to interrupt it. You'd be interrupted permanently if I hadn't stopped you. Don't let it happen again. Assuming the sun does somehow continue to shine from beyond the horizon. It's no use. My focus is lost. Muriel is so transfixed to her studies that she doesn't notice death right in front of her. Oh my god, Muriel. Also Stall and Kellum. Stall? Bah! Gracious me, Kellum, how long have you been lurking there? I don't know. 20 minutes? They said you were looking for me, and... 20 minutes? Good heavens, Kellum. Next time, clear your throat or something. Anyway, yes, I have a question for you. What? Sure. How can I help? I'm just wondering, how do you feel when you engage with a foe? When I'm engaged with a foe? Well, pretty normal, I guess. Why do you ask? You see, the thing is, in battle I often feel unsettled and nervous. I worry that I may be letting my colleagues down out in the field. You, on the other hand, always appear perfectly unflappable in combat. I may look unflappable, but inside I'm really quite nervous, even scared sometimes. Why, I remember this one time? Lies, I don't believe that for a second. Whenever I look at you, you're poised, calm, and in total control. Wait, you see me? On the battlefield? No one ever notices me out there. I tend to blend in, you see. Yes, we all know about your little issue, but what I want to discuss... Gosh, though, if I'm not invisible, I better be more careful out there. This has been big help talking to you. Thanks so much. Oh, you're perfectly well... Hey, wait a second. I was the one looking for help here. Huh? Where'd you go? Oh, alright then. If that elk can be cool and collected, I can be too. Why is he an oaf? Stall? He's not an oaf. Oh, come on. Stall. Callum's not an oaf. We love Callum. Callum's great. He's not an oaf. Come on, man. Callum's not an oaf, Stall. Also, you can look around and see that. Look at the poster in the top left. That's Pawn. That's Pawn's contribution to the barracks. Is that Taco poster, the bunny poster? I love it. I love this. Also, the swords I think are long crews. Like some characters like put their own unique touches in the barracks. It's great. But anyway, with that. Thank you all so much for watching. I will change the thing. I almost forgot to do that again. We are now... We are now 6 for 8. Honestly, despite this setback in the earlier... In Chapter 5 last time, 6 for 8 on Lunatic difficulty is very much... not bad. I will take it. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all next time. Good night, everyone.